guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Anna and I am a little bit spooky, but I also really love makeup. Today we are doing something kind of honey themed to match this really bizarre hair color I have going on right now. This is the golden brown color from Overtone fading in my hair because I just want to see how it would fade. And it has created this very strange amber honey color. And I was like, I don't know if I hate it with my skin tone so much because I'm very pale, but that'd be really fun to create a look that kind of matched it, doing some amber warm honey tones on the eyes. And for that I use the Too Faced chocolate gold palette because it's beautiful. It's got so many beautiful gold tones in it, and it's kind of just the perfect glam palette if you ask me. I think it's excellent palette to have in your collection. This is a look I created and I wanted to do something very winged out, dramatic, with a really bold, deep, vampy lip, of course, and some golden highlighted skin. Golden as I can get anyway. But yeah, this look is kind of inspired by my hair. It's kind of honey inspired, but it's also a little bit inspired by the video game called Deus Ex. And I tried to kind of accessorize and feel a little bit, make this look a little bit futuristic-esque. Anyways, this is kind of just a cool glam look. You could add some glitter, make it really fun. I was just kind of sitting around playing, wanted to do something to go with my hair. So yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see more looks like this from me, and more reviews and tutorials and all kinds of fun stuff. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below and tell me what kind of looks you guys would like to see. I enjoy creating makeup looks and especially love tutorials. If there's like a specific question you have or some type of look that you're really curious about or technique, let me know in the comments. I will love to help you out and even make a video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this futuristic Baroque look. Okay, let's get started on this weird honey tutorial since I have honey colored hair. And you would think I would use the Honey palette for this look. No, we're gonna use chocolate gold. I just really want to use this bright gold here, and I was like, ooh, that goes in my hair. So I think I'm gonna use that, the shade called chocolate gold, maybe Famous, and a few other shades from this palette. And I think we'll come out with a pretty cool look and something that ties into this really bizarre hair color I've got going on right now. Okay, so let's go in with Rolling in Dough, just under the brow bone. I have already set my eyelids with some translucent powder underneath that. I have CoverGirl Undercover Concealer. So yeah, it's 6 a.m. right now as I'm filming this. Today's one of those busy days where I'm going to be filming this morning, working this afternoon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into So Bougie. It's going to be a very bourgeois look. I'm going to take that through the transition. I'm try to build this up, get a good bit of depth. It's gonna be a pretty dark, dramatic look. And really making sure it's blended and kind of pulling it up and out towards the tail of the brow. Now I'm gonna take that smaller fluffy brush I was just using. I'm gonna go into Cocoa Truffle and work that a little bit, just a little bit lower into the transition crease, but still kind of high and blown out. It's the same placement, but because this brush is a little more smaller and concentrated, the color is a little more concentrated. But I am letting it flow up and out into So Bougie. I find that layering the shades just gives you a better blend and more of a finished look. You could just go straight in with the Cocoa Truffle shade. I'm trying to quite build it up, because you're going to be going with black quite a bit too. This next I'm going to take a little packer brush and go into Decadent, which is the matte black, and take it on the outer V. I know, so innovative and different. So I'm kind of placing this on this outer V, just kind of pulling it up in a wing shape. This is basically just one of my favorite glam looks. That's what I'm doing, which I was intending on doing anyway. But I figured I'd take advantage of this odd hair color and really kind of play off of it. The ears are quite appropriate, huh? It doesn't matter how far over really I'm blending right now. on the lid because I'm gonna do a half cut grease. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Morphe M562 with the same black shade, take it in, and I'm gonna start to kind of pull it around here. You barely touching the skin using a light hand. Not wanting to place too much product down at first. And just building slowly. Back and forth. Windshield wiper. Just kind of blending that black into cocoa truffle. So I'm placing this in kind of the deepest part of my socket, just following the bone itself, not my actual crease or the fold in my lid, but above it to where the actual socket line is. That way when I relax my lids, you can still see that black. This is one of those parts of a look, like especially if you're using black, you're gonna have to do quite a lot of blending and just have a lot of patience, because it's gonna look worse before it does look better. That's like the biggest thing I emphasize to anybody is just have patience when you're blending. Don't get so frustrated with yourself and just trust it, blend. If it gets out of hand, take a clean brush, take a Q-tip sometimes and just kind of wipe around the edges, then blend. Just don't freak out and be like, nah. I hear that so much. And another comment I get a lot in real life and online, I don't have the patience to do that. Like, well, then you're not gonna get the look then, are you? That's what it's like. I want to do this but I don't have patience. Well, that's kind of the kicker, is that you're gonna have to have those patience and take the time to do it. It's not so that it's just gonna happen by doing a couple strokes of the brush. I don't know why those comments, they kind of frustrate me because they're, not all the time, but sometimes they're saying something like, sometimes it feels like they're like putting you down a little bit because you're taking the time to do this. Like they're just too important and too busy. They don't have, endless hours to waste on makeup. That's what it feels like sometimes. Not all the time, mind you. Some people, they're just like, man, I wish I could do that. They're just being nice. It's just other times it feels like they think you're just wasting your time or something and being so frivolous and silly and just, yeah, get fucked. That irks me when people act like I don't have anything to do because I make YouTube videos and blog and write. They act like, oh, you don't have a job, you don't do anything all day. Fuck you. You wanna come look at my planner? Do you want to go spend like a day doing this, filming for 3 hours, editing videos all day, then doing other stuff and like social media, networking, web design, and all the other aspects of just this, and then also I do this for another company? I don't stop working. To be fair, I really don't. I don't stop. I don't have a day off technically. I have to make myself stop. And then I get fussed at, for playing my phone and stuff. I have to get this stuff done, or else I'm not gonna have time to do something else. But I hate how people like try to belittle it. A boss, I am my own boss, I'm making my own hours. I feel like it takes infinitely much more self-discipline and willpower to get shit done. Because I could easily say, meh, or just wait till the last minute and procrastinate. But no, I get my work done. I like to have at least a week ahead of time filmed. I'm getting a little behind this week and it's making me anxious. It's not anybody online that ever acts like that though. It's just people in real life. They act like, oh, what you do doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm cleaning off my Morphe M562. Go back into Cocoa Truffle. I'm just kind of taking it right around the edge to blend. I don't know what got me on the tangent. That's just been bothering me lately. And I take very sporadic days off, like say Monday. I took Monday off. Usually Monday is my behind the scenes edit day. But no, I took Monday off and we went shopping and went to Lafayette, and it was a really fun day. But if I hadn't have already had content ready, I wouldn't be able to do that. I like to be able to work ahead and have the luxury of taking off, because I do want to have the 3 videos a week. So now I'm gonna cut the crease. I think I'm gonna use my undercover concealer for this also. What's funny is this week's gonna be so busy, and this month, and then the New Year's gonna be like nothing. Need nothing to do. Just such a mad rush to get content out for December. You try to get as much done as you can. Glam looks and holiday looks. Palette reviews. I'm not doing hardly any palette reviews, if any, this month. I'm just doing like glam looks and stuff that I enjoy doing. If I buy a palette, I might review it. I haven't bought any. I haven't really bought like any makeup in a while. Crease is cut. I'm gonna do a little blending around the edges with my Morphe M562. There's nothing on it. I've just cleaned it off on a towel in my lap. It's professional. Half the time I just use my pant leg. But because I'm wearing the pants that I have on that I'm gonna wear all day, and I don't want to change, I got a towel. Just making sure it's still that depth, right? There. Take just a teensy decadent right around that edge. And I'm gonna blend right here. Soften that out just a little bit. I'm gonna come back in and blend this area a little better once I have my lid shade on. I make things a little bit harder than I need to and do extra blending that doesn't have to be done. Okay, so on the lid, I'm going to take, I think, a little bit of the shade called Famous, which is like a copper penny, deeper amber honey color. I'm going to take this more on this portion of the lid and see how it looks. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. Just gonna let that kind of blend over this way. Just on the outer. Not quite there because I am going to put some more black right here, but not only is this look kind of inspired by my weird hair color, but also the color scheme in the video game Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I love that game so much. It's one of my favorite soundtracks. And just themes and aesthetics and just everything about that game is just perfection. So, yeah, I love doing looks kind of inspired by it. Then it's like my website and everything, it's all kind of a little bit vintage, Victorian or kind of Baroque inspired, mixed with cyberpunk tech. I love the weird juxtaposition of the two. So I try to make most of my like content and stuff have that kind of feel. And like kind of like Pat McGrath, she does that too, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's why I love Pat McGrath's style so much. Okay, now I'm gonna take Chocolate Gold, just kind of the star of this palette. I'm just gonna pack that all over to about here. Leaving that very inner corner open, of course, as always. I am still like so impressed with this palette. So I'm gonna take some more of the Famous shade. Make sure you still have that tone in there as well. The two different tones of gold kind of gives a little bit of dimension. I don't know if it's gonna read on camera as much as it does in person. Take Chocolate Gold on my finger just to really intensify it. Ooh, yeah. Hot damn. There she is. Hot damn is redneck. Yes, queen. Hot damn. Okay, so I'm going around these edges here and smooth that out. Going on this innermost part, I'm going to take, I think, Rich Girl, and just hit right in here. Take Decadent and just tickle it along this outer corner. Blend it into the outer V. let's do some liquid liner and do a little wing. I'm using the Flash Cat Eye from L'Oreal. This is L'Oreal Infallible. It's in Black Noir. It comes with a little thing to make a wing with that you just pop out. You're supposed to be able to use this to make a wing, or like the other side. I haven't tried it because I don't want to mess up today. So maybe we'll test that out in another video. Tidy up this wing, and so I've cleaned up my wing. I think it looks pretty good, but I want to take some more black and just kind of blend it on this outer corner so that it's not just a wing. I want it to be just a smoky, suggested wing. I don't know. I have an idea in my head. So I'm going to take a little bit decadent on this little packer brush. This is kind of my preferred way actually to do a wing. I think I did this in my first impressions of the chocolate bar palette. In a few videos, I'm sure I've done this because I find it's just more flattering with a hooded eye. Even though I think I did my wings okay today and they're not distorted or anything, like I think I did a really good job on my wings for once. This is the idea of the look I had in my head. What I'm doing is taking the black eyeshadow right at the wing and letting it flow over, like right here. Just kind of smoking out that outer part. This is that part in the makeup where you get real fiddly and trying to make sure everything looks just how you want it. Okay, fallout is tied up. And to clean up fallout, I use some makeup remover and a Q-tip. And I just go in there and go clean it all up. Let's take a little bit of the CoverGirl Undercover Concealer, and I'm going to just run that along my lower lash line. And I've just been doing like my full eye before I do my foundation and makeup and everything. Like the rest of the face is working really well for me because I'm kind of messy. I'm going to take Cocoa Truffle and just start running that along the lower lash line. Letting it blend into the wing. A detailer brush from Real Techniques, little tiny guy. I need like 100 of these because they are so good. I use them so often. I go right into here and start to join that up to the wing. Okay, I'm done fussing with this eye look. I think it's as good as it's gonna get. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face now. We will come back for the finishing touches. Okay, face is done and I look like a contoured vampire. As per usual. What is down there? Okay. I touched a beauty blender that was on the floor and it scared me. So I went ahead on the eyes though and popped just a little bit of Famous just with my finger and kind of just to warm up the gold because it was looking a little too yellow and I wanted it to kind of be similar to my hair color. So let's go ahead and just complete the lower lash line at this point because I'm done messing with these eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with Cocoa Truffle and just blend. Just touch up right where some of my under eye shadow was blended away from when I did my concealer. Just this kind of marries it all together, makes it look a little more finished. So cleaned off my little detail brush from Real Techniques. This is why I need 100 of them. And we're gonna go into Famous. I'm gonna take it right here. Along this lower lash line, kind of on the curve. And take a little bit of gold dipped. Let's bring it right in here. Just gonna warm up where I used Rich Girl. I think Rich Girl is too white. I think I'm gonna take just a touch of Old Money. Just gonna put that right here. Let's really get that warmth in there on the lid. Kind of an amber tone. I'm letting that mix with the other golds. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And keeping right up here at the top, chocolate gold. Put on some lashes and blended that with some liquid liner and all that. So I'm gonna do a little mascara, just blend my natural lashes in. And for highlighter, I'm gonna go into the Tarte's Pro Glow palette, and I think I'm gonna go with the shade Lit, maybe? Let me swatch real quick and decide. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Lit and Stunner. I'm gonna do a combination. So first I'm gonna take Lit, apply it a little bit lower, because it's a little bit almost too deep for me. Well, it is too deep for me, it's gold. More to the apples of the cheeks. Then I'm going to take Stunner, which is the brighter shade. Bring that into the higher point. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of that on the innermost corner. And a little bit just on the brow. Don't often highlight the brow bone. I feel like it today. And just make sure everything is cohesive. Blended. It's a little bit of a frustrating look, but I was just trying to get that executed just how I've seen it in my head, you know? So let's move on to blush. Blush, I want to use NARS Orgasm because I haven't used that in like forever. I thought I'd look nice with this look, I don't know. I feel like almost everyone either has NARS Orgasm or they have a dupe of it. Okay, that is really looking gold on my cheeks. Take a little bit of Luminoso over top of that. Let's kind of warm it up some. It looks kind of too pink. There we go. Just to kind of marry everything together because it looks a little bit harsh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not liking the cheek situation so much. So I'm going to take a little bit of Hourglass, Ambient Lighting Powder and Ethereal Light. I'm going to take this on my buffing brush and I'm going to buff everything together. Tighten up the brow, setting spray. I add a little bit more blush because I feel like once I add the lip in, I'm gonna look really washed out, especially with this color. It's a lot on my very, very pale skin. Also add a necklace that kind of ties into my vibe today. So let's go ahead and get the lip on. I'm not honestly that's coordinated enough to do liquid lipstick without a lip liner. I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick and Rico. It's like probably one of my top favorite burgundy lipsticks. Okay, and this is the finished look. So yeah, I think it matches my hair pretty well. I'm not sure if this is the most flattering look on me right now. But that was kind of fun and I kind of like it. I just want to have fun, create a look that tied into this golden honey colored hair. Create a very honey colored dramatic eye. It's also kind of inspired by the video game Deus Ex, which this necklace really reminds me of Deus Ex a lot, especially Mankind Divided. This is the look, and so yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know some looks you guys would like to see. Video game inspired, you name it. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay spooky. Bye now.